Steelers Nation, it's time to talk about some serious stuff. We've got Art Rooney II, the big boss, laying down the law about our recent playoff performances, and it's clear, changes are coming. And hold on to your hats because we've also got a QB showdown brewing that's going to shape our future. If you're ready for some real talk about our Steelers, hit that like button and let's dive into these crucial updates. First up, let's tackle the big words from Art Rooney II. He's not happy with how we've been doing in the playoffs lately, and it's time to shake things up. We're talking about a team that's not used to losing, so this is big. Let's get into what Rooney had to say and what it means for our offense. The Pittsburgh Steelers are a football team that always wants to do really well, but lately they haven't been as successful as they want to be. Art Rooney II, the big boss of the Steelers, talked about this on Monday during a special meeting with reporters at the end of the season. Rooney shared that he thinks it's really important for the team to start winning more games, especially in the playoffs, which are the big, important games at the end of the season. He said the Steelers are tired of not doing well recently, and they need to make some changes. The last time the Steelers won a playoff game was back in January 2017, when they beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Since then, they've lost 5 playoff games in a row, and in 3 of the last 4 years, they got knocked out early in the playoffs. The Steelers are a team that's used to winning a lot, and they haven't had a losing season since 2003, so this isn't what they're used to. This season, the Steelers had some problems with their offense, which is the part of the team that tries to score points. Rooney thinks that one big decision the team has to make about who will help run the offense is really important. If they don't choose the right person, Rooney might be disappointed because he really wants the team to do well in the playoffs again. Now, let's shift gears to our quarterback situation. This is where it gets really interesting. With Mason Rudolph possibly coming back and Kenny Pickett needing to step up big time, we're looking at a real battle for that starting QB spot. Rooney II has thrown down the gauntlet. Let's see how our quarterbacks stack up and what this competition means for the Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers have a lot of thinking to do as they head into the 2024 offseason. They're searching for a new offensive coordinator, need to strengthen their defense, and also fix some spots on their offensive line. A big topic for them is deciding who will be the quarterback. Mason Rudolph, who's currently not tied to the team, might be coming back. Kenny Pickett, who's been with the team for 2 years, needs to really step up his game to keep his position as the starting quarterback. Steelers president Art Rooney II talked about this during his end-of-season chat with the media. Kenny Pickett's time in the NFL so far has been a mix of good and not-so-good performances. He hasn't been amazing in terms of statistics, but he does have a winning record of 14, 6 in games he's started and finished. People have criticized Pickett for not scoring enough passing touchdowns, as he's only made 13 in his 2 seasons. Rooney II knows that for the Steelers to be successful, especially in the tough AFC, they need to see big improvements from their quarterback. Rooney II said, "We need to do everything we can to make sure we get quality play out of our QB going forward. Kenny needs to work hard to take the next step." One of the things we liked about Kenny out of Pitt is that he took a step every year, and we are looking forward to that. Pickett got better every year in college at Pitt and had his best season in 2021. However, his progress from his first to second year in the NFL wasn't that great. Things started looking up for him after the Steelers said goodbye to Matt Canada as their offensive coordinator. The Steelers let go of Canada after a loss to the Cleveland Browns. They then promoted Eddie Faulkner and gave Mike Sullivan the job of calling offensive plays. Pickett played better under this new setup, showing more comfort in the offense, especially in using the middle of the field. Unfortunately, Pickett got injured in a game against the Arizona Cardinals and needed ankle surgery, which put him out of action for several weeks. Mitch Trubisky started a couple of games, then Mason Rudolph took over, leading the Steelers to the playoffs. Rooney II mentioned they want to bring Rudolph back, saying, "Mason Rudolph came in and showed what we're capable of when we do get quality QB play, and we're interested in bringing Mason back." While Pickett was the definite starter for 2023, the situation for 2024 isn't as clear. He'll probably start off as the first choice, but there will be competition for the role. Rooney II added, "We still feel comfortable with Kenny, but we can't discount what Mason did and can't discount the fact that having competition at QB will be good for everybody." Rudolph did well at the end of 2023, so it looks like he'll be back to compete with Pickett for the top spot. Pickett is under pressure, as this season could decide if he's the future quarterback for the Steelers. The Steelers also need to decide on Pickett's future after the 2024 season. Since he was a first-round pick, they have the choice to extend his contract for a 5th year. Pickett will have to play really well in 2024 to convince the team he's worth keeping longer, and there you have it. 2 pieces of Steelers news that are going to have a huge impact on our team. From Art Rooney II's call for change to the quarterback competition that's heating up, it's clear we're in for an exciting offseason. If you're pumped to keep up with all the Steelers action, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. Thanks for joining me, Steelers fans. Let's see where this journey takes us.